I was in a high-speed car chase with RCMP in 2014. Because of the choices that I made, there's a lot of suicidal tendencies. That was like my wake-up call. Within a 5-year span, I lost significant people. The first loss that I had that was extremely difficult was the loss of my son in 2008. Pretty much immediately, I turned to alcohol. And then I lost my father, grandmother, and then I lost another grandfather. I'm still paying for it till this day. What brought me to roller derby was me wanting to get out of my comfort zone, being a shy person pretty much most of my life, too scared to do anything on my own, too scared to make choices on my own, always in a controlled environment. So not having that kind of made me nervous all the time. I wanted something that I chose to do and something that was out of the ordinary. I felt like I was only focused on myself. The way I felt after, I felt accomplished, confident. I felt amazed with myself, with my body, and what I can do. And that was the first time I've ever actually been able to do that. I applied to Team Indigenous because I was encouraged by our coach. He inspired me right away to try out, but in the back of my mind, I kind of figured I might not be good enough for a big team like that. But at the same time, I had determination, and then I had that little bit of itch of competitiveness in me. 3 months later, I was told that I was accepted to the team, and that's where my journey started. How I got funding for Manchester was everybody just kind of networked together and pulled together, and we had about a month to reach the goal of $5,000. And with everybody's support, I was able to do that. Going to Manchester as part of Team Indigenous, I think my top things that I would never forget would have to be how we were uniting as one for the World Cup. Was beyond amazing. I can't even describe in words the connection that we had, the sisterhood that came out of that, and the sisterhood that we developed before that by our meetings. I felt like that was a very powerful thing. My second would have to be our ceremony that we did together. We had a smudging ceremony before every game. We had prayer, and that's something that we all share. That's something that was taught to us by our grandparents, our grandmothers. It was definitely a very empowering thing. So we don't have a continent as Indigenous people. We don't have a national anthem. Team Australia gave us their platform to use their national anthem time to let Team Indigenous give the message to the world about murdered and missing Indigenous women, and to have Team Australia's support doing that and letting us shine a light on an issue that was very deep to our hearts, was very important to us, and we're very grateful for that. The role that my culture plays in my life is experience. I was able to identify the areas I would change as a mother. Coming from a matriarch system, it's my job to gain knowledge, because one day I am going to be a matriarch, and it is my job to carry that knowledge forward to our next generation. So I'm constantly thinking about my actions now. I'm from the Kitsillis Nation, which is in Terrace, BC. My tribe is Killerwell. My house is Take. My name is Sash and Wesley. I'm 34 years old. I'm a mother of 8 children. I play roller derby and I work full-time.